Hey everybody, I am here today with Paul Sollee, Chief Technology Officer, and we're going to talk a little bit about the growing robotics program that we have at Bowles. So thanks for coming in, really appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
I know that we're hosting multiple events on the Bartram campus in particular, and we have some new spaces available on campus for robotics use. Tell me what's going on.
So I do the First Tech Challenge program, and it's called FTC for short. And this past year we had 6 teams. Most of those teams are high school students, but on 3 of those teams we actually had some middle school students. And we hosted all the meets, 4 regular season meets and 1 championship meet that was on Saturday, February 4th. So the state championship is going to be March 3rd and 4th down in Winter Haven, Florida, and we had 2 teams qualify for that event, Patent Pending and Static Discharge. Patent Pending was on the Winning Alliance team, and Static Discharge was on the runner-up team.
That's awesome.
So it was a very successful event.
How many students total across all of our campuses would you estimate are part of the robotics program now?
Part of all the robotics program, including the FLL, which is First Lego League, it would probably be 80 to 90 kids. Wow. So yeah, it's a lot.
You remember where it was when we first started having these conversations back in the day? Was it like 5 or 6 kids, right?
It was 1 team per lower school, and that was anywhere from 7 to 10 kids. Mm-hmm. And now we're at 2 teams per lower school, 3 teams in the middle school, and so it's thriving and getting more and more attention.
Well, and that's huge for us to grow that and continue to do it, because I know it's very popular, and I know we could field more teams if we had the coaches in the space. And so with the Center for Innovation, I know I'm super excited about that, because that is going to open up more space for us to have for these.
Yes, I am very excited about the Center for Innovation. We actually moved the FTC team. We were up in the IT office area, and it was a very small space, and we were given some space in the Culmery Skills Center underneath the stadium, and that has been tremendous. So we went from approximately 200 square feet to 1,200 square feet. Looking forward to getting to 2,000 square feet in the CFI building. So it's been very advantageous to have much more space. We were able to have a full field, have multiple teams working at the same time. So it was very, very impactful and had a lot to do with a lot of the success our teams have done thus far.
I love that the numbers are growing. I think it's it's basically indicative of where education is moving in the future.
Yes.
And I know I'm very appreciative of our science and math teachers that have also embraced that and have begun sort of thinking about how they teach, the teaching and learning in their classroom, to facilitate some of that and to interweave it. So that's
Yeah, we really stepped up the commitment level and the culture of the robotics team, the FTC specifically this year. Right now we have 2 schedules, if you will. One schedule is every single day after school, 3:15 to 5:30, Saturdays 9 to noon. And we have 2 teams that committed to that level, and then 4 other teams that committed to a different level, because a lot of those are involved in sports, and that is Saturdays from noon to 4. So these kids are very busy, but we've upped the commitment level. They've answered that call and have done very, very well.
Yeah, I'm proud of them. When I see them, I mean, they're locked in. They're hyper focused on what they're doing. They're experts at it. They explain things to me that I really don't even understand what they're talking about, which I very much appreciate. If I know everything about every class that is going on at Bowles, then we're not definitely being innovative enough. But that's awesome. Okay, so that's this year. Where do you see us going? Are we going to continue hosting these events on campus, which I love, but I know it's a tremendous amount of work on you and the other coaches?
At this time I feel like we will still host most, if not all of them. That's one of the difficult aspects, is especially still coming off of COVID, is some of the public schools still not as excited or a little tentative about hosting events like that. But so we serve a huge role in the ongoing success of the FTC program in Northeast Florida.
Yeah, and I'd encourage anybody that, even if you're not interested in robotics, take some time. You can drop in and out of these competitions, and you're going to find they're really exciting. There's a tremendous amount of collaboration that is going on, competition, but it's competition, I think, in a really, really good way.
It's fantastic.
You know, they're supportive of each other. They're supportive of other teams. They just get excited about the process in general.
Yeah.
So y'all are doing a great job creating that culture. Obviously, we love to win, but it's not always about the winning. It's more important about the growth and the character development that's
It
taking
absolutely
place.
is. And FIRST has a term for that, and that's gracious professionalism.
Nice.
And very similar to what I think our athletic mantra is, be humble in victory and gracious in defeat.
Every day.
Every day.
Yeah,
Every day. So important for our kids to learn that stuff.
Awesome. Well, I appreciate it. So excited to see what's going on. Keep me in the loop. And
Definitely.
thanks to everybody out there for all that you do.